with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Check. Take 26.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Over. Check, nickel. Hey, take 26.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup. Not enough. 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
90 is a Mike. Coming to you. No. 26. Yeah, this. 90 is a Mike. Get ready. Chance 300.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check.
On first down, Rowe, and he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted.
Picked off around the 27. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Let's go, baby.
A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
The throw out wide by Kaepernick is caught.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. 25.
They'll try to run this one in. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Sponge!
They'll try again, and he'll get nothing out of that one. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback!
And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I got you, boy. Back one. Mike, 45.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
89 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Check 45. Check 45.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Inside. Box it.
On third down, here's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Jumbo! 90 is a Mike. Check Mike. 90 is a Mike. Rip right. 90 is a Mike. Check. Check. 90 is a Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Jim.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Over here. Field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Shift. Plant.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
17. Lions 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
SOS. Hey, 91.
Play action. Now Kaepernick.
Exit.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less.
Here we go.
Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Get ready.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. They are just about set to get back to football in Detroit. And for the call of the second half, we'll kick it back up to Ford Field and Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Our time. It's our time. Check, 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 check.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about
Protect
4.
yourself,
Second
man.
and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, it's Rowe. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 9.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. We got to seal. Here we go, D. All day defense. All day.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Hey, we got to get this started. Let's go, D.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Mike 9. Mike 9.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And here's Jones again on second down.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 90 is a Mike. Touchdown, defense. 90 is a Mike.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. So nice from the run, nice from the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike one. Mike one. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 30. Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers.
I know he ain't got it.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 57's the Mike. 57.
On 1st down, Rowe. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57's the Mike. Watch.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Rolling to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Kaepernick to throw for it on fourth. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off just shy of midfield. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here we go, oh. Here we go, oh. One's the mic. Watch 130. 150.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
This one swung out to Jones.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, oh. 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now Rodgers, got to have this one. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Mike one. Hey, tight down. There you go.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So nice number one. He can't hang.
On first down, Rodgers. Caught by Jones.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll make it a second down.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 out. 3 out. Here we go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Big stop, Pete. Big stop. Let's go.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
So Mike's number 1, Mike's number 1.
That's caught, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Monday.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for Detroit.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
There we go, baby. There we go. I told you.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play, they're headed in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough.